Okay, let me switch scenes. Nope, that does not work. There you go. So my audio is good. My audio seems fine. Mic's in the right spot. Okay, we're good. Load game. Wait, what can you do? Oh, it literally puts me back here. What I have? I was on like. I was on 2 because yeah, I did this one. This one was fucking creepy. How about the dates too? Dates that plays. Fucking 3 days. How long it took to beat me? I mean, 2 days. How long it took me to go insane? Okay. Anyways. Yeah, it's off of Monarch.
Spirit.
I'm gonna
You
try.
make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Shut up for a second. I'm gonna try to read chat out loud more often now because I realize I have a bad habit of not doing that. So, you know, anyways, I'm skipping this. Fuck you. I'm always gonna skip any dialogue I've heard before. Just cuts. Go back into the vlogs on
The
YouTube.
cabin is almost entirely.
Shut up! Let's just go this time. I went down the prisoner route last time. Let's go down the damsel.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Lie. Lie. Okay, I like that. I like that. That's definitely important. Which one am I not? Okay, great. I'm gonna start by not lying. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
That hurts my throat a lot. God.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
God, the lie's gonna make me feel so bad. She's like so happy.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
I forgot how good the voice acting
brought
is.
something to deal with these chains.
Oh.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I'll see what I can do. Go for it.
You're only making this more difficult.
I hate your narrator.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
I was gonna try to be nicer to him when I first started this game,
You're doing the right thing.
but he annoyed me, so I'm not being nice.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Oh, that's a great idea. That works. Yeah.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Getting locked out.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Wait, I need to go back. Wait. I'll come back to this. Load. Where is it? There. God damn it, did I not save there? Am I an idiot? I didn't save there, did I? I think it's this one. Okay, let me skip through this real quick.
I'll be.
You make
I save her.
against your
Yep.
better
First
judgment.
locked door. Yep. And then instead of like I resisted last time, this time was Slayer.
You bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back.
I forgot about
Finally.
this.
Okay. There's no going back now. Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder, she barely so much as flinches, turning around to stare at you incredulously.
Are you serious? I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one. But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Oh, there's more choices. There's more choices. I should start saving more often, like I do. Later.
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air. But she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice. You drop the blade, pathetically. She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker.
Oh.
There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now, adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves. You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground.
Hear me out.
Her knee
I'm joking.
falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed
Damn.
beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this,
It definitely can.
right? I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, no, definitely, I'm not gonna.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Will it? Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna ask anything. It's fine.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Oh, shut up.
You're being annoying.
Real. Tell them for
Just
your.
ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
It's tempting.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her?
Exactly what I'm
Given the
doing.
stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Proceed.
If that's what you want.
Whoops, I mean to click. That's my bad.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Alright, this is a save point.
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small. You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Oh.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
What the gas line from
Her
narrative?
booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Yes, ma'am.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
No. I definitely see a save point here, though. Or in my
As
grip.
if on command, the blade
Okay,
slips
okay.
from your
Never mind, there's no
grasp.
choice.
It clatters uselessly to the floor. But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade.
Oh, that's
Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to
should've saved.
defy me? I said kneel.
Your
Okay,
legs
well.
buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
Oh. Hi, Chris. Chris, you'll see anything. This is Slay the Princess. It's basically a visual novel. It's interesting, that's for sure. I mean, it's in the title. You guys slay the princess.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
But it's very interesting, isn't it?
Speak.
Oh god.
The last time we met,
Stop narrator.
Nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
Oh yeah, we're also
And
schizophrenic.
you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then, and there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Very interesting game. Oh no. I don't even remember what she asked, to be honest. Yeah.
Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that
Oh, okay, well, my bad.
needle.
I'm getting killed.
Do it. It's what she wants.
No objections here.
Narrator, what the hell?
Planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade.
The narrator, this is the one.
As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Okay, well, I don't got a choice. Pick up the blade, I guess.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably gonna stand anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm being
You can
forced.
feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your
Yep, there we go.
hand and
That's what I was
slit
expecting.
your throat.
Hey,
What?
Death!
You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
Oh, now he's saying. Okay, well. I don't think I have a choice, man. I'm technically ending it.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
Your hand
Oh, yeah,
lifts
this
the
game,
blade and brings
This game is very graphic. I'm gonna warn you right now before that happens. Oh fuck you! Your hands lift the blade and brings it to your throat. Okay, I apologize for unclear language. And her. Oh, you save. Yes. I think she's gonna make me.
Your body is
Yep.
sluggish and unresponsive,
Wait.
actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards the
There's no way this
princess.
works. There's no way this works.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in
What do you
need
mean
of a
harsher?
harsher lesson.
Oh, that's
Plunge that
something.
knife into your lungs.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm sure that you know there was a scene where she cut her own head off. I don't. Oh,
As you take
damn.
another step forward, the blade
That's-
digs into
this is-
your ribs,
This is the worst game for you to be watching while you're making food, buddy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I hope you enjoy your grilled cheese, though. As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs. Okay, I
blade
need to read
slides
that off.
back out. The wound
Let me read that off. Slicing through flesh with ease somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do while the simple act of walking has become an arduous, goddamn big words, impossibility.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Damn, you're hard.
Those are just words. You don't have
It's
to
not like
listen
that,
to
though.
her.
It's what she wants.
You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it.
No, you're not.
Your other hand locks around your
Oh.
wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. but the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
Are you heroic?
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
I'll stab myself. I'm already this far in. I might as well keep pushing. Like the princess.
Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
I like the
You
pain
continue
out.
to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blades expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement.
You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand.
Even the narrator.
My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many
just
things
narrate
at
it.
once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
Oh yeah, and in this game, like the characters know you exist. Technically, there's 3 voices, and I'm one of them.
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she has to.
He's trying to stab her in the back. Oh, fine. I think.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat.
Oh,
The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death. There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Well, that's demeaning, isn't it?
the delusion is the only delusion going to my head. Oh, you would definitely agree to being a pet. You would definitely
Yes,
agree.
how thoughtful of her.
Yep.
It's a mercy. Take it.
A pet, yes,
I think he's
please.
given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
Okay, so I see 2 things here, and I want both. I'm gonna. Oh, I'm saying alright. Me too. That's why I'm doing this. Shut up, Broken.
Yes.
I don't
Though
know
your
if it's gonna
body
work.
trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react. The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance.
Oh, whoops.
She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees. But you don't give her any time to recover. Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade into her chest.
Just wait, just wait. It
As you
gets
find
better.
your target again
Oh.
and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh. We can do this, can't we? You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness.
God damn, how many times did you give me a
up.
choice? Oh, man.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You You heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
Before you can strike
damn.
the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet. There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your
This
chest.
is what I expected.
Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact. You lie there, broken, beyond pain,
How the
unable
fuck am
to
I
even see
alive?
what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
Yeah.
You're monsters and conspirators.
And why am I being called a monster by two people?
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You
It's
should
really
feel
always that's
liberated by
crazy.
her fall.
But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty. Aside from the pain, I feel fine.
Oh,
She collapses to the floor. Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking,
I've never done
yet
this one.
somehow still full of anguish and fear as the two of you perish together.
I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we?
Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something.
not narrated.
I guess.
And chapter 3.
Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you.
I think.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
It is chapter 3, right? Oh, it's this one. Oh, okay. Yep. Damn, he's just straight up crying.
In the woods. And at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that? I think he's upset. And what's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was, and ever will be.
I can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us and you almost got us killed. You're being too generous. He did get us killed.
Being more schizophrenic, let's go.
Alright, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without any more interruptions. Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a...
If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her, and it's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it?
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Yeah. One thing even before my coworkers appear not to be normal. Damn. Okay. I'm done with the spy. It's not gonna do anything, I know that. Let's just go to the cabin.
Good,
That's
we're all on
disgusting.
the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
That's it? No final words of advice?
I don't think advice helps us.
I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
Okay.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just
Oh, yeah, I
love
will.
and apologize, things can go back to
Uh.
how they were before.
You're like the
Oh, cut it out, will
you're
you?
like the fifth voice.
We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop.
There's probably a voice. No. There is a voice you would relate with. I know there is. I know what the voice is too.
The interior
Oh,
of the
God,
cabin is a place
disgusting.
that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But
Okay.
that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat. That's horrible. You did this.
This is the
The
limit.
only furniture of note is a
Okay, never mind.
pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade
Nice.
perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, there's a lot. I can do it though. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the
No,
pedestal.
remember.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Nothing feels better than gripping cold steel. You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. Almost as if you don't see it. But you must, because it's right there in front of you. All we see is a damn mirror. It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean? Wipe what clean? The door?
And the door shuts up.
The mirror. What are you talking about? You're standing in front of a door. Whatever non-door thing you think you're looking at, it isn't real, because if it were real, I'd know about it. But it has to be real. It's right there.
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us from her.
Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it.
Why is he like so dedicated now?
Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it. Let's get violent already.
Violence.
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time. You bring your
Violence.
fist crashing
Oh.
down against the door leading to the basement.
Damn.
As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
Hinges won't be the only thing, Moni. What the fuck? That's something to say.
The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her
One of
voice,
the gross
of
ones.
bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart? Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat. See
Talking
how
about
you
some
soured
haunted
my once
coochie with no
divine
condom.
melody.
She's so
What the fuck?
angry with us. Why? Why did you desecrate her? Why couldn't I stop you?
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good. She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination, and we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Whatever she is now is our fault. If she's an abomination, then what does that make us?
It doesn't matter what we are. She needs slaying, and we've got the means to do it, so let's get a move on. If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here, and it's why your task is so important.
Cemented. Oh god. I think this may be one of the more disgusting ones, or it's the one where she literally eats you. I think it's the disgusting one.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
That's my guess.
The
Yep, it's the
chamber's
disgusting one.
walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red
Ew.
that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment,
oh
of
yes.
ripped skin and burning
Yes.
bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping,
Okay.
draped in a tattered dress of her own
It's honestly
skin.
not the worst one, so.
Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Oh,
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets
she's
flesh.
gonna rip her hand off, isn't she?
And then, with a nauseating
Oh.
sound, the skin
Oh, the
tears.
skin! It's
It drops
worse!
to the ground, and she pulls her red,
Ugh.
glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is
Ah.
coming for you.
That's,
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment
Yes,
I
please.
deserve
What do you mean,
for
yes,
letting
please?
it happen.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before, and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's
Okay,
practically done most of the work for us.
I think for the achievement, I need to get her out of the cabin. So, I should just... Yeah, no, she's not gonna listen to me. What's about her? Okay, there's too many choices I have to save. I'm gonna fight. Screw it.
Your heart free of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow. It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory. With a horrifying
Oh.
squelch,
Oh!
unwound.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that.
She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
What do you mean?
You should all just
Yes.
be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her defilement, she is merciful.
We're not out for the count just yet.
Oh yeah, also I wanted to mention everything in this game is hand drawn. Like it's not digital. It's all like on paper. It was all drawn on paper and like they took pictures of it and stuff. Engage!
Skin flayed and organs
Ew.
flapping, you charge
Ew.
towards the princess.
Go ahead and draw
That's
this.
right. She'll never stop us.
Still, you defy your god. I've made the mistake
Sounds
of
like me.
underestimating your resolve before. Never again.
You swing
Oh.
to her heart. What's left of you, explodes.
That's one way
So
to put it.
that's it. It's over. Just like that.
Of course it's over. It's been over since the very first moment we laid eyes on her.
Is there gonna be a chapter 4?
This is the final note of your discordant melody. You will not return again, because you will live in that single tone forever.
No! No! It's not over! We're a god killer! We've returned from death itself twice!
Didn't you hear her? We're not dead.
What's the difference?
What do you mean, what's the
From many
difference?
perspectives, there isn't one. But functionally, that is, from your perspective, the difference is massive. You are entirely laid bare, spread to each corner of the room, yet you are wholly aware of the state you're in, incapable of movement, but entirely capable of perception. In fact, perceiving your state is the only thing you can currently
Oh.
do. You are preserved, perfectly, in the amber of her torment.
That's interesting.
We're more than this. We've lost bodies before. We just have to lose this one and make another.
Shed this vessel for the net. Fuck, I said vessel wrong. That's crazy. Okay. Shed this vessel for the next. Yeah, go for it.
Absolutely not. I refuse to let you just decide to die with your task unfinished. If
What do
you
you
die
mean?
here, the world is
I can't do
doomed.
shit right now. But you do die. There's a crit release as you lose your grip on what's left of your flesh and blood. And yet, you are still here. No way.
Your Honor, where the hell are you? Are you already at the princess?
What the
This
hell?
place is different. Rotten.
Okay, I need to sneeze.
Death all around us. I want to go back.
So you've returned already.
Ah,
And I remain
fuck.
here. Is this our final destination?
The princess tilts her head to look at you, and with a gesture, you are unwound.
If I could show an attacker of every
Again?
single cell
Ready?
I have.
Clearly, I left you with too much room last time. Perhaps this cell will hold you better.
You know what to do. Again.
I mean, I gotta kill her so I can get the achievement. Again, you relinquish your body, and again, you find yourself here, but somewhere else.
Your Honor, she's gorgeous.
Oh my god, it's you. It's you.
Absolutely divine.
Hey, like it's a guy you relate to.
You, guy who describes things. You better start saying what we do this
Guy who
time.
describes things. Oh,
And
yes, she is. Okay.
What are you doing?
Stabbing her.
Attacking her, obviously.
Right. You charge towards the princess and...
Open me up, mommy.
There is no spark in you. Only matter devoid of life.
After I do this one, I'm gonna go, back.
Again.
And yeah, I'm gonna finish this first. Again and again. I must get this achievement. You let yourself go and you are living once more.
On a path. We are not on a fucking path. I have no idea where we are.
Oh, we're hearing a new voice every single time.
We're in the middle of a fight, so act like it.
So you are. Okay, you dive towards the princess and we're unwound.
Damn.
Yes, her head swivels creakily on her
Oh,
neck,
be
fire in
more
her eyes as your
life than
body
you, my queen.
unravels with grinding pain.
No.
No. Just
Again.
no. Again. You have no body. You exist. You are reborn.
Your Honor,
No time. You, narrate, now.
Narrate.
yes, of course. Pristine blade grasped firmly in your hands, you fly towards the princess before she can turn to face you.
I don't believe
You
you.
might actually do it this
I
time.
don't believe him.
I can feel that body of yours slicing through the air. How many more times will I have to scatter you?
As she turns towards you, the very essence of your being begins to flake away. Your muscles, then organs, then nerves laid bare and screaming as the rest of you is stripped of substance. Oh, boo-hoo. It's just a body.
It
That's
just
the
needs to
body.
last long enough to sink this blade into her heart.
It doesn't last. You are disintegrated. Everything goes dark.
But there is no you to die. Oh my god, wait, my thing like changed. My
How
cursor.
many times do I need to pulverize you before you finally
Oh,
understand?
the very thought of me
You
is erased from
are
existence, otherwise I will be.
nothing. An empty
Forever
void
be,
who
sorry.
dared to dream it was alive.
Like,
Feels
bird head.
right.
If we're nothing, then why are we still
For
here?
I am nothing more than a figment of your imagination.
Because we always have
Yeah, I'm
been.
schizophrenic.
If we're nothing, then how can we do anything? The same way we always have. Being nothing has never stopped us.
Yeah, this guy is, willpower is
Now
insane.
End this. End her.
You cannot win if you cannot be.
Debatable. In this, a force races towards the princess' exposed heart. Threads of a texture pulled from an all-encompassing nothing.
How? I've scattered the atoms you clung to and there was nothing there to find. You can't exist.
Power, willpower. Damn. The threads pierce her heart and cradle her spirit.
It's over.
Oh, I think I understand you now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do the things I did to you. I don't think I knew what I was doing.
She sounds genuine.
Kill
You
her.
always do in the end.
It's cold, but I'm going to be okay, right?
And here comes the shifting mountain. This is where it gets even weirder. Welcome to the weirder part, if it wasn't already weird enough. Find the means to triumph over an angel scorned. That's an
She's
interesting.
gone. Where did she go?
Yeah, shut up.
I'm begging you, don't.
Shut up. I've done this before. Confirm.
Ignore the cowards. You have
to look.
What a shame to read them again. I got what I wanted from this one. Proceed. Approach her. Literally the same.
Something finds me in the long quiet.
Yeah. What happens now?
Nothing. There is no exit. Bring me more.
Yep. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
You won't.
You won't.
Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Shut up. Got more to load. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I could probably get another path here, but I will do that in a second. So we're gonna go here. Yes. Drop it!
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor. We didn't have to do that.
I don't know if there's another path.
And
Another
yet
route.
you did. She's so much more than us.
Oh, wait,
You won't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd
Actually,
better
wait. It's probably a quicker way I can do this. Right here. I'm yours.
That's right. I can feel your heart opening to me. And there's what you've been chasing. The motivation that dragged you across the floor, bleeding and choking. I am destined to destroy the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart, as if it's a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for...
You know, now out of nothing, out of nowhere, I feel my sanity changing. Never mind.
It's time for us to seize
He's
my
back.
destiny.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
You can't stop me, bitch.
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high.
Shut up,
not when
narrator.
you're so close. I won't let you do this.
I hope you destroy
There's
your
still
chances.
something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you
Is that cursed
from
by
me.
Josie?
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's
Wait, it
something
used to be a
different
person?
now.
Huh?
An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Narrator silence,
A
you are
shriveling
ruining my
little worm
chances.
stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Damn, you probably want her to say that to you. So true.
Rise, my little bird.
Oh, he's gone. Okay, thank you.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
How are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Break your chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
Probably your favorite route, favorite ending too. Take her hand, and then she is ruled by just Well, you do not take her hand. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone.
Shut up.
I'm begging you, don't.
Shut up. Yes.
This the...
Shut up. I've already been through this all so many times. And there she is.
Something finds
It's the same dialogue every time. I can't have
nothing
happiness.
as
I think there is a happy ending, but
she
I don't know how you
asks
get
that
it.
I tell.
Okay. Give me one moment. I will be back real quick. Okay. I'm always gonna load over digital. How did I get this one? What is this one? I don't know what I did here. It looks like she died though, considering it went from this to this. I was also February. Fuck February, I ain't doing it. If I didn't do it recently, I didn't do it. Is that the prisoner one? That's the prisoner one. It's so hard for me to see. Yeah, you can see the slight difference here. Okay, go here. Oh, I'm not gone. Okay, yeah.
I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Uh-huh.
Is someone else here?
I'm just gonna go down. I already tried that
You
off.
make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Screw you though.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
I was not expecting her eating her arm.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Alright, I only have one choice.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's
that to
arm,
me.
just above the unyielding chain binding
crazy.
her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy
Reminds
chains
me of the
follow
gummy
suit.
bear meme.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
I think I know
for
what you're
the whole
talking
ordeal.
about.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Uh-huh.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yep, okay. There it is, gonna take control.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high.
What route am I
You
trying to
can't just
get?
let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
I'm just trying to get whatever routes I haven't gotten yet, which I don't know. I don't really know which ones I haven't gotten. I've done most of the prisoner ones, if not all. Now I'm doing the damsel, I think it's called. Like, I'm doing all those now.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait,
Yeah.
this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Let's save here, because I know I can get multiple routes from
Watch
this.
me.
What are you doing?
February, so... Which one do I want to start with? I'm gonna do something interesting.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body
Fucking
lunges
yeah,
forward, the
yeah.
blade
There, there
held
is,
low,
little bitch.
ready to sink into her heart.
I'm gonna go for one of the kinder ones, because.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Some of these ones were insane.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Yeah.
The
this.
blade. Move the blade.
I wanna.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Narrator sounds like the man from Punkland and the hamster from Bad Guys. No, I can actually kind of hear that.
For her sake.
At least the hamster.
Don't you start
Kinda.
pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Like the narrator's prolonging our death out of spite. He definitely is. He definitely is.
I'm so sorry.
It definitely seemed like a good, like, clean heart stab to me.
One last thrust of the knife. Your legs give out beneath you. You
Hold up,
collapse
give
to
me
the
a
floor,
second.
your blood pooling
God.
around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path,
Wait, what path is this?
in
Fuck.
the woods.
Well, it's not
And at the end
him.
of that path is a cabin.
Oh.
in the basement
Oh,
of
you were
that
looking it up.
cabin
Okay.
Is a
Oh, I
princess.
can't see.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What path was it? I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what path this is. Oh, I could probably find out.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Will
If
she?
only you knew what you
Ah,
did
there
to
you
us,
are.
you villain.
God damn it.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything.
But he is a villain.
He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
I didn't want him
Last
to be here.
time? What are you talking about?
I think he just likes to hear the sound
Or
of
some
his own
simp
voice.
became me real
Let's
brother.
talk to
Bro,
him.
I don't like him either. But Jonathan Sim sounds a lot like Rich. I have no idea who the fuck
I
you
do.
those are.
But I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Oh, my YouTube chat's working, thank God.
Yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
No people who be
Don't
like
pay their
this.
bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
I'm just gonna call out Chris. He's like this. You should have seen him during the tower. and the Fury. He's a great viewer though. Even though he says some interesting things.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries,
I don't recognize this
prison
at all.
befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Am I on page 4 now? I'm on page 5, damn. What? Yeah, there's someone in the YouTube chat. Okay, it's going. Go in, just go in. No blade, no blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess
Oh,
lives
yes,
here,
Chris.
slaying her is probably doing her a
Is
favor.
that you, Chris? You want to explain something?
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice.
Oh, is it damsel?
It's somehow even more beautiful.
I don't know why I
than
am
last
asking
time.
that based on only the
I
voice.
think we're in love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs
Yeah, it
and
is.
lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't
I
hear.
have nothing to
right?
explain for it. It's all
She may
self-explanatory.
not be able to hear my
Uh.
words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so
Sure, whose
worried you wouldn't come
words?
back.
Voice to the press.
Did you
Emperor.
hear that?
Voice of the dealer
She
kid.
said we're dashing.
That's
And she called us a
interesting
hero.
nicknames.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you,
Lemon
doesn't
tea,
it?
add honey is great, but I'm still hungry.
Waiting for you to come back.
Could eat.
You've been here before, haven't you?
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
He's right off that though.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Okay.
And you've died before. So an entire world has
You
been
don't know
damned
my
to
story. Okay.
oblivion.
Okay.
I'd really hoped
Okay.
I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world. But everything
Chris,
reset.
dear God, brother.
Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Okay. Rescue the
Rescue
princess.
her? What are you talking
Oh, wait, I'll
about?
probably
Did you
say
forget
fuck.
that she's
Oh.
a world-ending monstrosity?
I can get back here easy.
And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
Watch me. What's next? The
Don't
wild.
you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her
Narrator
out.
obviously is an omnipotent narrator.
No,
SMH.
she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her
So yeah,
hand
he probably
through the
will. He probably will
chains.
say smash to the wild.
If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
God has forsaken
I'm not
me.
sure I
Or
follow.
maybe y'all and I'm y'all's trial
Would
of
you rather
judgment. Who
believe me,
knows?
a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
I think I'd rather believe in facts.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
What's an
One of us has
empiricist?
to be.
I'm looking this up right
Then
now.
let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her
Okay,
bindings.
that's pretty simple.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
I would if you had a weapon.
No weapon.
Not on my watch, villain.
This is
My passions
more for the
contain
greedy
height
goon
and
master known
depths,
as I.
and if you try
anything that might harm our dearest, I
God.
will end our life without a second thought.
That's okay.
You wouldn't. I would.
He would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
True.
You approach the
Christmas
princess and
scene.
gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
Maybe Christie's locked into the basement.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm stabbing her next.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
My mic is like put in the best spot, so I'll just look. Okay, we leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we do next. Great.
That sounds perfect.
Maybe, or maybe it only gets worse if I'm in the
The
basement.
princess takes your
Okay.
hand, the last hopes of the entire
This is
world
more chill.
slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
This is a more chill
We have
ending.
each other.
We're out.
We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have
Lots
my
of
doubts,
stars
but
around
the
the
choice
head,
has been
yeah.
made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh,
That's so
look at her,
annoying.
she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's
Yep, okay.
Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to
You're
leave.
buried in her back. That's crazy. Oh my god.
Oh no, did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Can't believe I'm
Of course
saying
you
this, but I'm
understand.
glad the
Our
narrator did
passions
this.
run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Uh,
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I'm doing it just to spite you.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Damn. Oh, open. Just straight up open the door. Why would she not be happy about it? Power of me.
Okay, yeah, you've got this.
I'm busting the door
Place
down
your
in her
hand on the
walls, so I have to straight.
And
Oh my god!
the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? Ha! I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together as one. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the
Chris, the fanfiction writers have nothing I get on you. You are the fanfiction writers. The blade, that's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late. Stuff I can do. Choices. Choices. You're more extended either game. My stream is lagging behind. Yeah, that's fair. I'm already too far. I'm not doing
you're
that.
enjoying this, aren't you?
Welcome
You're
back.
taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me
Oh yeah,
suffer.
exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing.
I hate you.
I hate you too.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works.
Oh, in the world,
Yes,
alright.
what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Damn, I want to know what happens versus, let's build a life together.
What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need is each other. That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested it?
No.
Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening.
God damn, man. Every time the Smitten speaks, I get reminded of the fact that people like him
You
exist.
answered me.
Yeah, they do exist.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
No.
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our proclamation
Like
of
it better when
love?
the narrator got snatched from a person.
Not enough for her?
True. I don't
She's
like hearing
not
them.
wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't a solution. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
Trust me, it'll be better for both of us if we stay. Yeah,
But
we both want it.
We would have to be here forever. I don't know you.
Wow.
This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
Fun spin. What
Her
you gonna say about
eyes
that?
dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
Fun spin. What you gotta say about this? What you gotta say?
She doesn't seem happy about this.
Maybe
But
delusional?
She can't be unhappy about
Oh my god,
staying
he's not
with
delusional for
us.
once.
Can she?
He's not delusional
I
for
don't know.
once.
She has a point. She doesn't know us. No. It has to be him.
Never mind.
It has to be this
God
place.
damn it.
If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here.
Buddy, it's amazing. I don't want a life here. I would be crushed like a chip under a hydraulic press between her thighs. I mean, forever means you have to learn me forever. God, I feel bad for her. That's a weird thing to be asking her. True, it is.
As the voice thinks its thought,
Fuck.
your hands raise,
Smitten.
fingers pointing towards your chest,
Oh.
and then...
Oh.
What? No, you
Thought he was gonna do
absolutely
something
not
else.
Do that. Oh, but I do. What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us.
Wait, is he doing what
you
he's
sure
doing?
you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever.
Dude, I'm without
You
seeing this.
plunge your
Oh.
nails into your chest, digging deep,
Ew.
grasping for a handhold.
Okay, then I'm okay
You
without
find
seeing
it.
this. Yeah, that's fair.
Your fingers curling around your ribs.
Yeah.
Oh no! What are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
I'm the decider. Too late.
And yet, it's
Rip
done,
the Smith has gotten you killed.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe so.
Oh.
You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself
All in the name
apart
of love.
inch by painful inch. Your
Oh.
exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs,
Look, she cares.
thumps rhythmically
Who
in
wouldn't?
your raw, bloodied chest.
We're killing
loosened,
ourselves in front of her. Wait,
threads
no,
of your
sure, it's not
body
okay.
unfurling to cover the surface of the room. Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't
It's
know
like you need a
she
therapist,
wants.
brother.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
That's like crab legs.
Princess,
Seafood.
Mesmerized,
Wait, what do you mean
reaches
she's
towards
reaching
your
towards my
beating
heart?
and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Okay, well, I'm dead. Happily ever after. Oh, I got it. I got the new one. I think it's the other new one.
You're on a path in the woods.
This ain't no path.
Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are.
God,
How
I
do you know
haven't
about
seen
the
the
cabin? I
movie
didn't get to the cabin
Smile.
part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop in last time.
He's second new route, I think, right?
Now, he's clearly disorientated. I'm sure all this new info is going to come as quite a shock to him. Best if we're gentle.
Opportunist.
And right on cue,
I like
here's the
opportunist.
new
He's
guy.
cool.
Welcome.
It's funny.
Thank you, thank you. I'm just happy to be here.
He's chill.
Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible.
Yeah, I don't know why he's
You
here,
know
but
that, right? Because
chill.
the
I
only
like him.
reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from, meaning you doomed an entire other reality.
Fuck out of reality.
But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
This doesn't
Well, we
seem
know
like
that now,
her
thanks
scenario
to
for him, but I
you.
like him.
We're all so
Yeah, exactly.
lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well-informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out. I'm going to describe the room now.
The new guy.
The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows
To the
line the
handy.
walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns
I don't know
across
if
the
I want you
stone
to be
floor.
there.
An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
Let's read a mirror. Oh yeah, where is Sven? He's gone. Where is the voice of Sven? He was here last time and it's not like him. This is too quiet. Turn around and leave. Yeah, I don't know. Here, wait. Okay, I see choices, so give me a
Yeah,
Where is he?
He was a bit of a loud one, wasn't he? Is he okay?
Okay, he's okay.
We're
Where
better
is
off
he?
without him, if you ask me. One less opinion we have to contend with. Plus, he's the one who got us into this whole mess. Is that so?
Once matter not
Maybe
in my
there is
journey
hope
for
you
my
after all,
conquest,
free
my
from the
king.
bad influence of your missing friend.
I can either leave or I can go. Come here, I guess.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. The handle is right there. Do feel free to give it a push as soon as you'd like. There is no door, there's a mirror. No, there isn't.
There's a mirror.
Now this is tricky. My eyes say there's a mirror, but my brain says there isn't one. Look, if you need help, just raise your hand, and I'll guide it where it needs to go.
Yes, sir.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. It's gone. I'm just glad we can all agree on a shared reality. And then you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed.
Feels nicer than usual.
It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they
That reminds
go
me of a
up.
guitar on the door.
They're draped in
True.
fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply
Good.
dislike how much it's thrown
The
me off my
mirror
rhythm.
bit is getting old. Yeah, the mirror's like a big
Don't
thing
worry
in this,
about
I
it,
don't know why.
boss. You're doing great. I'm not, but I appreciate the encouragement. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess.
Yeah, no, we don't.
No,
Oh,
you
well.
absolutely do.
That's Christian.
Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature. Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's
What do you
ready.
mean dinner's right? Huh?
As much as I desperately want to
Then
know
it's
what
gonna be with
happened
the
last
princess
time,
I'm calling
I'm
it.
not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice. Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem? That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay?
If you push the door open, that means someone has to reach in to slam it, meaning there's a third person who wants you to get it on. Okay. Get serious, let's go.
This hall, like the one below,
Huh.
is grand and beautiful. Torches
She has a
bathe
knife.
the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted
Yeah, I think I
from
was
the long
right.
table in the center of the room. The princess, seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck. So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her
No,
heart.
it's not. That is not where the heart
Everything
is.
is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy. Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words
Oh.
leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Okay, look, it's supposed to be nice, but I don't know why, but I feel so uneasy about this. Like, it feels like it's not... How do I say this? It feels wrong.
Isn't that better? It is better.
It feels really wrong. Okay, there's so much stuff I can do. What is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have
Fairy
ever
tale
wanted.
cover hidden behind a horror story. True. What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright.
What is
the
that
shadow
thing?
dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
That's not that thing.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm
Is
sure
that,
you're
is that
hungry.
fucking Smitten? Is that him?
Am I
Were you
ever?
actually right?
Look at this.
Were you
It's a
actually
feast
right?
fit for a king. Yeah. And after everything we've been through, we
If
could
you're
use
right,
a
I'm sad
break.
in it.
More than that, we deserve a break.
He doesn't deserve that. Use possibility. Okay, I definitely see. There's so much shit. Should I just go along with it? Ah, fuck, I'm gonna go with it.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading.
If I get more
The
answers if
food
I
is
follow
more
with it.
exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue. You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so
starting to
sweet
feel your
it tastes
discomfort.
like glimmering jewels.
No, I don't understand. It
This
feels
really
so off.
is perfect, isn't it? It is the best meal you've ever had,
It's like
But then
too
it's over.
perfect.
and you're just as hungry
It's
as when you
literally
began.
too perfect.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do
No.
it again.
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you. The food is good. Again, you tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already. A good meal is still a good meal, and we didn't even have to clear the dishes. I'm happy.
It's like one of those, like, you know, like how do I describe this? Fuck. Like a future world, like where everything's perfect and you just repeat the same thing over and over and over, and you know something's wrong, but you can't put your finger on it. That's what this is.
And then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
I hate it.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but
Yeah, you get
we
everything you
just have
want
to
with
do
no
it again.
effort.
That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
Oh, it won't.
So the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. and so you do it again. The meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample
It's
the
also
side
getting
dishes
worse
and they're
because like
fine too.
you're tasting the
You
best
finish
thing
your
ever
goblet, the
every
liquid
time. It gets
within
bland.
no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. Well, food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing.
Oh yes,
What
I'm hungry.
matters is that we don't have to make it.
I'm also
Getting
hungry
other
like
people to
actually in
do
real
their
life,
hard
but
work
fine.
always improves the taste. Does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much
Nothing
as
you
lift
need
a
to
finger.
work for.
Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it
Even
did the
she
first
knows.
time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast, and again you eat. The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust
Getting
hurting
worse.
your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing. I'm so tired of eating. Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? Oh, am I kidding? We were eating
Even
like
he's realizing it.
kings,
He's
and
how
now we're
opportune
eating
it
like
is.
pigs. At least you still have the memory of how good
Okay,
it was
fix my
the first
problem.
time, right?
I'm so tired of this.
As the words
Oh.
leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to sit in a brightly lit,
Fuck.
spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
It is, man. He can hear us though. Okay. Save again. 6, I think. Let's chaff and did he make the torch go out? I didn't think I did anything. Okay, I feel like if I do the I'm just gonna, excuse me.
But as
Or
you
not.
attempt to get up, the torches flare and shadowed hands pin your wrists to the arms of your too comfortable seat. There will be no getting up. There will be no attempts to slay her. At least not for now.
Oh yeah, what are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game. Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow
Oh
comes
yeah, I
dancing
forgot about this. You
across
play
the
card
table.
games with her.
It leaves behind an intricate game. Its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing. Its simple rules already
I don't
apparent.
know if you can actually play. I
even
hope
with
you can, to be
little
honest.
explanation.
I want to play.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Great, we don't even have a rule book. That means we can make up as many rules as we want. And we will. Don't worry, I am excellent at cheating. She'll never suspect a thing.
I like opportunities. He's
I
great.
don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know? What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect? Wow, you would be hopeless without me. Count your lucky stars I'm here. You and the princess do
Picture
indeed
perfect
figure
reality
it
first
out as you
princess.
go.
Hard work reality goes.
And what a game
Yeah.
it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start over. She only made us start over because we were winning. Time passes. You play the game. You win. Boom. And there you have it.
Win a game with the help of a manipulated voice.
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Time passes. You play the game.
Or even she looks uncomfortable.
She wins.
Oh, I won.
And I'm
Guess
gonna
we can play
win.
again.
And she's gonna win. And I'm
There
gonna
is a long
win.
pause.
Oh.
And the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't.
Hard work is what makes something good, not the blessings of a shadow where life is
The
handed to you.
princess visibly
Yeah.
panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again. The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination. Winning and losing become nothing but ends, and even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish, till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
As the
Yeah,
words
there
leave
goes
the
more
princess's
torches.
mouth, another torch goes out.
I'm assuming they're all gonna go
Again,
out.
The remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is
Oh, she's talking to it.
awful. Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realize how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
That's why he's here. God, this sip is so overbearing. Are you actually happy here?
The princess starts to hyperventilate,
Oh, damn.
her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes. Why wouldn't I be?
Oh,
Let's
she's
go
so
talk about
scared
it.
of him. Or
She's
I don't know
being
if that's a him anymore.
defensive. And we all know being defensive is a sign of weakness.
Tell me how you really feel.
I don't feel anything.
Oh.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
Probably bad things. I have to let it go out. What would you choose? Yeah, what would you choose?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
Let me guess.
Sounds
Is it gonna like become
lovely.
like stars? Like
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes
Oh.
forward and tightens its grip on
Okay,
her
yep.
wrists.
I mean, that got smaller.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
Oh,
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final
yep.
torch
There's
goes out.
the demeanor, the kind demeanor gone. Oh my god, there's so many answers. I want all of them. I want all of them. I want to listen to all of them. I feel empty. So that's that, huh? Are you crying? Are you okay? Well, this sucks. Why are you crying?
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
I don't know. It feels like an important part of me is gone, but I'm still here. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how I'm supposed to pick up the pieces.
That's what I'm saying.
The princess's eyes.
I think our
dart
free
to the
will's
floor.
gone pretty much.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
Or something.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
I like this one, bro. This is a fun one. I like this one.
Do
It's
you
so different.
still care about me?
No. Say nothing. I gotta say, these are fucking funny ass answers. No, I really wanted to do that. Maybe I can now.
That's a nice thought.
I'm saying no later.
I think this place was bad for us. It was keeping us small. I think it's time for us to go.
Okay, too many things to do. Sure, take my hand.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand.
I want a happier ending in this bullshit.
The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold, a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt.
Does she have no soul?
You're offering surprisingly little resistance.
Not honestly anything I like it.
If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world? He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed signals, boss. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and
I'm never a small
think
baby.
there might be worse things than the end of the world.
Something about.
Well, this is less work for us, anyways. Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
Oh, thank God, fuck him. I like this ending even
You
more.
and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it.
As a child, the child is
Genuinely,
Chris.
I do.
Definitely.
He's really gone, isn't he? No boss anymore, no one left to tell us what to do. I guess we'll have to be our own boss then.
Yeah.
About time.
Oh, you
The
just
stars are
someone's 3 short years
so
of Halo.
beautiful.
Great, man. A quiet moment passes over you, a comfortable quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
Okay, yeah, this is a really nice ending. I'd give y'all a little piece. I don't mind really. I'm fine with it. I don't know about him. He gently pulls you forward and ensures you fall in a graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your heart's beating in perfect unison. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move. A soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. Send her out in a wide spin and your arms stretched to their limits. Only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. Share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever. And then
Thank
Shifty
you
Mountain ruins
for
it.
taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Yeah, this is the great one. Maybe a new favorite. I like this one. It's a lot more chill than most of them. Share a dance if you're happy ending. But you not get a chance, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone.
Push the mirror. Fuck him. He thinks it's bad, I'm with him. Yeah, fuck you too. Election. Chris, I just want you to. Wait, this is so wholesome. It reminds me I'm single when that saddens me. Meaning I hope she trips in the daggerless dagger things. Look at this. Creepy man, you've grown. Yeah, I've grown. Let's go. Easy, Kevin. Torture. Like cutting through bread.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes
Oh.
become pockets of
That's
vitality
new.
and movement. I am more than I was before.
Did I get them all on accident?
Whenever you are ready,
No.
I will wipe your slate clean once
I've just
again.
made progress, I guess. Shit. This is new shit. Kinda. Some of it's new shit. I'm ready to go back. Wait, I can ask her how many new investments I need? Yeah, how many?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters
Thanks.
are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
It's not a fucking number. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you just give me a single straight answer, please?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Fuck you.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
That then finish. I'm gonna kill you, right? Why? Thank you, and why? I'm just gonna go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Share your happy ending with her.
You're on a path.
That's an interesting one. Anyways, I'm gonna go stab her now. Hey, princess.
You sure you want to do
Yes.
that? You're sending us some real mixed signals, boss. I suppose I am. I'm just worried that I might have
Out
made
of
a
the ones I
terrible
remember,
mistake.
this one's one of my favorites.
Terrible mistake. Isn't she supposed to end the entire world?
And I'll think about the rest. I don't remember what the rest of them are.
Yes, and that hasn't
I
changed.
know. Need.
I'm just
Just
not
say
sure
that.
the world I want is worth
I know
it.
about the thorn.
But
We're
how
not
can a
gonna-
saved world ever be worse than one that's gone? See,
Stab her.
that's
Stab her.
exactly what I thought. Think what you will. I'm only here to guide you. You're the one who makes the decisions.
Okay.
Oh well, looks like there's nobody around who can tell us what to do anymore. First the shadows got blown out, now even the big shot narrator man is having doubts. We don't need to waste our time slaying her.
Stab her.
We've clearly
Stab her.
won.
I know what I decided to do. Don't get cold feet now. Yep, stab her.
The princess doesn't try to flee as murderous intent settles into your eyes. Nor does she resist as
Oh,
you wrap
I feel
your
bad
fingers
now.
around the blade dangling from her neck. As the weapon sinks deep into her heart,
Oh, don't always
All
say
she
it. I swear to
knows
God, if she says
the
it.
3 muttered words.
It's finally.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think it would be so awful to help you see this through, but all of this was for a reason. The world is better off without her.
I do feel kind of bad.
I really hope that's true. They always say it's lonely at the top. I didn't think they actually meant it.
Or I love it and hate it.
I
Yeah.
feel cold. But I guess I
This
felt that way
ending's
for
like
a long,
good and fucked up at the
long
same
time.
time. And she's like an achievement. Like an achievement. Though you pierced her heart, you did not see her die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave and return.
She's gone.
Yeah,
Where
kill
did
your
she
happy
go?
ending, let's go!
Is that a...
Approach them here. Yep, approach. It's the same.
Flickering lights.
Okay. Let's go, I'm out of here.
I will long
Take
for
me
your
back!
return.
No. Okay. Next. I will come back for that later. I got some interesting shit out of that. Okay. We're leaving.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside. A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
I feel like a piece of shit just reviewed
Where
that.
did everything go? Where did he go?
That's great,
Was he
man.
gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Oh, he's back. I forgot.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
And there she goes. I feel like one of the cooler ones is the chains. You've seen that one. But you don't have to get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Yeah, okay.
Is that a...
Roach. I don't know what he said. I didn't read it. Alright. Your homework like was. Yeah, no. Fuck you. Fuck this. Torture.
Flickering lights and
It's
empty
the same. It's a newer one. It came out with pristine cut, just like that. Here, I can show you. It was a fucking interesting. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's where you take her head. Look at this. Why the hell did you cut her head off?
What is the change? Well, it's worth it.
Try to cut yourself free.
Crumbs and it's... Yeah, now hold on. It made them...
I'm just gonna skip the rest of this.
Bring your... Yeah, that...
Oh, that worked.
And why? But before you...
It's pretty fucked up.
Because you're the... Just keep...
You cut in.
Yes, you know... But is that? Yes. The body takes another step. She won't kill us if we just...
Get her neck free. Cut yourself free.
You
Cut my neck
continue
off.
your efforts,
I feel like
furiously
I've done
working
this.
to sever the chain strangling your neck.
Look at you scurry. As if anything you do is going to change the outcome. Don't you get it? This is all the same. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward. Your bindings tighten again, but you've almost sawn through the first layer of...
You come to me.
The body steps forward. Come on.
You give me your
As the words leave... Well, at least
it
you're not
happen?
being strangled.
Oh, I get it.
Hold on.
I haven't done this.
Did you hear what she said? We give her our implement.
No.
Yeah? What of it? This whole thing's been a riddle. Blade, heart, now.
What do you mean blade hard now? Give her... Okay.
Blade flashing, you rush towards
Oh,
the
that's what it
princess. Her body continues its slow march towards you, never changing course even as you sink your weapon into its heart. Its hand wraps around yours, its flesh cold and its grip firm. But it does not try to wrench itself free. It instead drives the blade deeper into its own chest.
This is something I haven't seen before.
I cut myself free.
The body collapses to its knees. And as it crumples, life seeming to leave it at last, the door of the cage creaks open. The head of the princess tumbles out. Congratulations! It would seem that you actually managed to see this through. All that's left is to watch her perish.
This is different. Maybe I got the pattern wrong.
I don't know it.
Or maybe I finally got it right.
We did it. We figured it out. We won. Why don't I feel like it means anything?
Last time my headless body was finding her
I just
headless
feel
body.
Bad. It's not much of a victory, is it? I don't think there is such a thing for us. At least, not here. This was just another trap. No matter what we do, we just keep losing ground.
Uh-huh.
I'm cold, but I think that's good. I think I can finally rest.
Oh, bye-bye. I think I've already gotten chains, so there's no point in me doing. I'll show you the ending.
And there's the
Yep. It's the paddle into the Sealy cave. Oh, I got an achievement for it though. Morgan.
this. Your
Collections. Go. Go. Hello again. Bye-bye.
Not there, Bree.
Give me shit.
You won't.
Yeah, no, I didn't get achievement for that. Cool.
You're on.
Load. Back here again. Wait. No. Change my mind. Wait, no, I don't need that. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make your way.
Save the princess.
Fine. No.
Here we go. This is where I wanted. Slayer.
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time? I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
Oh, Chris, it's what you wanted.
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground.
He said he
beneath
wanted. Here, let me go back to
She
my
stares
chat.
down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world.
I don't know when.
It can't just end like this, right?
No, when she
As
started.
much as I'd prefer for
I
things to
can't
have
pause.
gone differently, I can't deny
Base
the
effects are
reality
not
of what's
happening.
happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Maybe if I'm watching Xbox, it won't lag. Maybe. Okay, so basically, Chris, like, he started biting through her arm and he said it should have been. or that he wants her to do it to him. It was something like that. I don't remember. Also, it could have been behind, so. I can label these? What the hell? Chris, you need help, dude. Great title.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Witch. Oh yeah, this is the one I remember.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
I'm sure I have the Witch.
And in
just
the
case
basement
I
of
do.
that cabin is a
Princess.
princess.
Yeah.
You're here to slay her.
God, I wish I could skip this.
If you don't,
You
it
need
will
help?
be the
No,
end of the
never.
world.
Yeah, there's no. Let's see the cabin. Hope is expensive.
A
It
warning.
is.
Before you go any further.
He will
She
manipulate
will
you.
lie.
Yep.
Don't
Okay.
worry. You can trust us to
Fair
get the
point.
job done.
Yeah, he's got a point though. Go. At least I gotta see you real quick.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots.
Ah,
The
okay.
walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, give me one moment. I wanna check something. Okay. So, this is definitely one where it's gonna matter what I choose here. What name was this? I recognize this one, but what was this one? That's fine. They're pretty close to each other. So maybe I need to kill the actual thing. Can I just do that? No, oh well.
No blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into. It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath.
Ew.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Checking something real quick. Okay. Lost. This, my friend. Oh, okay. I know you like to think you're shit, but don't stank, but lean a little closer, because roses really smell like boo boo boo. Oh, I'll find out if you bite or not. Oh, I'm so ready. Chris, my friend. Oh, that
But
nasty.
you are. You're a wretched
I don't know
little
what
thing.
any I don't have. Like, I'm pretty sure I have most of them.
recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else.
Yeah, sure.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Yes, my fellow viewer.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
I don't kink shame, but I do kink
I'm just
question
throwing
if my
ideas
kink
out there.
hypothesis. I
I
think
like
you're
to think out
nuts.
loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, once again seeming to
You
offer
nuts,
a
you
helping
know-
hand while
you
lightly
know.
hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
She's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't.
But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part
Or
of
it just doesn't exist.
I won't waste time fighting
Does that
you on
mean I'm
something that's clearly true.
crazy or are you crazy? My sanity is just that of a higher
We
planes
could
of
put
understanding.
all
not
this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
God, there's so much. I feel like I do this and get stabbed in the back. I'm just a figment of y'all's imagination. If it doesn't exist, it's simply because you want it to exist. But by you not wanting to exist, it had to exist. What the fuck? Did you get out here on your own? Those chains didn't stop you last time. Kins is so sleazy, man, and I love him. Yeah, true.
Of course. They're nothing to me.
Yeah.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
I want to stop her. Sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right
Okay, in that case, I want Chris been to therapy.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
I should save. Get the sense you're not happy with me. I'm imagining it now. Note to sell smaller cups for princess. I don't want to read that full thing. Okay. Just leave. With the princess.
Yes. Let's.
She creeps forward, taking one
She
cautious
does
step
not
at a
trust
time
me.
until
I
you
have
and
been and they
she
told
are
me to
face
be myself.
face.
God.
She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within
Staring
arm's
into my
reach.
soul.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on
How can I tell her to
us.
do that? She's just gonna
It
attack
shouldn't
me.
matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time. You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
Fine, I'll step on the stairs.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind
Okay,
you
she's supposed to
watching
be- yeah, I don't
every
know.
single thing you do.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
The lion tail. Yeah, it looks like a lion
You
tail.
step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows
Told me
close
that
on your
one should
heels,
live their life to the full
perhaps
scene.
even
It's
a
not my
little closer
immediate
than you'd
life.
like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her. No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself. But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb,
I
and
just walk
in no
backward.
time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach. Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? Why did you just say that? I think we know why. You feel something dig
Yep,
into
there
your
you
shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight.
Okay, so I looked something up because I'm fucking annoyed. I found out if you want one of the endings, you literally cannot use save states, which I've been using. And to get it on.
Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and
I'm gonna
hers crashing
speedrun
against
some
the
endings real quick.
unyielding wooden roots until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop.
That doesn't name a speedrun real quick.
Princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
Bitch. I'm glad you're not the player here.
You're still in shock,
Yeah.
trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up. Wait, why won't we be getting up?
Looking for a spine
I'm
or
afraid your
something.
back
Yep,
is
there you go.
broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
It's,
We were going to help
oh,
her.
don't say anything.
Why? Why did she
Same.
do that?
Yeah,
What I
trust
would've
us. Yeah, exactly.
Have you considered not being like that? Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
They're gonna ever trust each other.
Why would
Yeah,
I
they
ever
are.
trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you.
They're definitely two beats no pod.
By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back.
They would have literally done the same thing,
And then
but different
you'd say
ways.
something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us. And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back. There's just one problem with that. And what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first. Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it? The princess's body twitches as she tries to get
Oh, she
up.
broke her back too.
Ho ho ho! So she's got it as bad as us.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck?
Yeah, she seems so upset.
Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound.
Shut up, narrator.
The world could be saved after all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Oh,
Is that really
I
what's
got
going
it.
to happen? Hello? Are you still there?
the narrator should be the one of the
What
broken.
happens next?
Real. He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape.
Bye-bye.
I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Okay, I know what I need to do now, so I'm gonna speedrun some endings real quick that I've already gotten. But you don't get the chance to respond nor will you ever. It's time to leave, memory returns.
Is that?
Approach.
This
Selection. The only reason I was like so upset the first time I played this game is because I didn't know what I was doing wrong. Now I do though.
Click whenever you.
Yep, okay. Ready to go back.
We will meet again.
I'm mostly gonna abuse the skip
You're
button.
on a path. You're
Okay. Continue.
you make a walk. She will not.
Yep. Oh wait, I have a skip button. What am I doing?
Hit.
Go. It doesn't matter when I yank it.
You
There's...
walk down the stairs.
Okay,
You're
okay.
only.
Okay.
You make
I
your
know
way
what I've done most of them. That's just immediately Slayer.
without hesitation. You bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess.
Yeah.
The wound drives her to. Okay. The princess wounded,
Damn.
but still alive. She crouches on all fours in the corner of the room.
Oh
and
wait,
meets
this,
your eyes
this is
with
the one I haven't
ferocity
gotten. Crap. Okay, we'll come back to this. Which one does it need? Wait, I can't though. Never mind.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
To be fair, I've seen this
It's an
ending.
act. She's not
Going into the wild, isn't
waver now. As you ready your
Or is it?
so your
So.
nerve, you seize we.
And there's fucking choices. I hate this. I just want to get my ending. Give up.
Are you serious,
Yeah.
princess? We can, this
Which
is the
I
end. Before
think-
you can answer, everything.
No, beast. Fuck yeah.
You're
No.
on
Okay.
a path. You're.
Good.
She does
Do this real quick. I'm just gonna speed run it like I want to.
Okay. She can peg you. Get the jump.
Yep.
She doesn't push.
I get jumped. Move.
You lunge in it before you.
You're fat.
You whirl it so she's.
God, I hate this one.
She square off the peg.
Revive.
Spring to a new patch of jungle. Out of the way before the princess surges. Both.
You can.
We particularly flee. We can't.
Yeah, it's a similar one. Stay alive.
We're a little slower this time. It's like being we she
Run. Okay. What do you want?
is that she's the we're
Again.
this don't like a trick we have to.
You're getting
Of course he said, "Oh yes, give me."
She seizes the opportunity
there we
to
go.
have. Instead, you look down at the princess.
Most of the achievements for this one. And, oh god damn! I forgot there's more.
On a path in the woods.
Look, I just want my vessels. I want the vessels. Yeah, okay. Go, just go. It doesn't matter.
You the steel. You have it. You see. You step. If it's you step.
Don't matter. Just go.
You sat there with the state, the sound. So that's what she's become. She
Ew.
wasn't like this when we started. No. Looking, yeah.
It's like an achievement.
She paused futile.
Chris, brother, she wants to eat your ass.
Well,
Yeah, he probably wants that too.
Yeah, if all we you to keep you that does it yes it's
Yes, give me.
the pack what we then
We do the earth together. Oh, you're right there. There you go.
You open the
He does not reply yet. Okay.
See that?
Okay, that's 2. I need like a few more. At least someone wants it.
She's got
Cool.
this. You're right.
Oh, I see. I see. Oh, you mean you talking about your ass? Damn. Is there anything new now? Cause I got 2 vessels.
I am a growing
Yeah,
chorus
that was
of
my issue.
contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold.
Your ass seem to be
To
bored.
look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Can it be a contradiction? Contradictions don't exist. I'm ready.
I will be here when it is time. for
And
us
I
to
see
meet
no
again.
problem. there is a war ending.
You're
Or
here.
technically an ending. Okay.
That's the spirit. You make a warning. The blade. You take the.
Let's do a prisoner this time. Yeah, I think I'm here to kill you.
She's focused.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me. Oh, I'm so.
She.
Slay!
You feel.
This is. Do you?
Slide.
You're not seeing the problem is the problem, brother. That's too easy.
Yes. What? But that. You open. What? This is. Really?
Oh, I got the good any
You
fuck.
have already committed
Never mind.
to my completion.
Good. I tease you. Do you? I'm fine. The princess. You pick up the end.
Right there.
You're here. If he doesn't. She.
Okay, I can't do shit.
The.
Blade. Into the basement. One of the creepier
It's
ones.
just before you have a chance to and find.
There she is.
Oh.
Oh,
The princess drifts across the room into your
Hello
orbit,
again.
gently
This doesn't mean
her
receiving.
touch. So she. That a moment.
you're but I didn't. Why are you even here? Just making
But
sure.
the princess harder.
Her voice she draws in.
Eyes, all I. Wherever.
Her eye.
How did
Nothing happens. And
If I don't see the problem, there's not a problem, so you're making a problem. For me not having a problem is the problem. What the fuck?
you can't.
Oh! Play the princess!
You swing, but it's. Did we?
Oh, okay, well, she
give
took my
her?
heart.
Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember. I'm afraid you'll never.
Hooray!
Dex.
Oh, this is a fucking creepy ass one.
Well. What more?
Okay, just go.
You can. What?
The law of equivalent
It was
exchange.
the grass. You swing. What? You
Yeah, this is a creepy one. There she is. Can't make something out of nothing. Do it.
You remember? You cannot. You're away. So.
And she's possessing me. Let's go. Yeah, I've seen this.
I just.
Because I fear what you. I fear what you're like out and about.
Where? Wait.
3, 2 more.
This. Let's go. You can.
The world behind the endless walls of the quiet. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here.
You're. I'm talking.
Fuck you.
Don't mention. Oh, she will take. The. You. Good. She focus on.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
We don't. You. You step.
So.
She's unarmed.
Then I'm not talking to you.
You stare. You
Do it harder. I'm good.
Thank you.
Well, we don't know what you're.
So here we are. What an awkward start.
Okay, we're talking now. Fine.
Good.
You're, no, you. They're
I'm
doubt.
I'll be here.
You make your way. Against your better
Do it, I
judgment.
guess.
I thought this was a.
I can't resist this time.
You swing your arm towards her throat. She places a.
Oh, we're back here. Oh no.
Oh, she will. If that's the interior.
Oh
of the
no.
You take.
Chris, it's your favorite one.
We didn't have to do that.
Yo.
That's my.
No, I won't tell you.
Just do it. You.
Is that so?
The princess closes
You
her
couldn't have
eyes in
done anything
contemplation.
from me without a doubt.
Something about that thought wrapped You.
Oh,
no.
yeah, I want
There's-
this. This is my 4th one?
Her chain.
What?
Yep, okay. There you go. Yes, the one my gaze first. Oh yeah, that's the one you joined in on. Oh, I look different. Wait, that isn't right. You can't be nothing. Refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and vile in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Rob, this is a fucking crow. Are you
I
me?
think you know what I am.
Narrator! The truth to my soul's desire. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image of the glass. Another crack forms and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Another crack forms. I haven't gotten that one on screen yet. Do I have a save file for that one? Of that one. I don't have a save file for that one. Or any more, I might have had to ask. Here, Chris, I'll just show you, buddy. My friend is playing Elden Ring. Interesting. Save image. Sources. Okay, Chris, are you ready to see the or the Pothos? Whatever. Ready to see this? Downloads. Pothos. What you think? What you think? Okay, now that I give you your time to look. Whatever you say about it is what you say about it. Okay. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away, if I stop asking questions? Things I do to that would destroy multiverses from the sheer impact. Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of me breaks. Are you a part of me or something else? You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why? I've met you many times. Have you been the same all along? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? What is this place? Where are we? And wait a minute. We're gonna put this in. If part of my soul just died. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh, there's one. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Interesting. Others like you said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Do you have anything to say for yourself for all of this hubris?
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
I will not be remembering that. After everything you've done, do you think anyone deserves to live? There's so many! Oh my god, it just makes more space, get more soul parts. There's so many. Amy, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to
I'm a
rid the
god?
world of death.
But I killed my soul. My god, I always knew I was special.
Yes, you are special, unique even. And you still have a task that you need to do. And only you can do it.
Oh, but you liked your soul. Oh, that's what you meant, sorry. Didn't read that. Are you a god, or were you a god?
No. In life, I was painfully mortal. A witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something, so I made you. And I made her. And I made this place to
Upgrades,
hold you both.
upgrades. Pardon me or something. What is the princess? Did you make her so? I mean, he did make her, but...
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. but an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people
Chris,
can.
you hear that? She can
So
be
I
what you
tucked a
want.
part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone.
I don't want
You
to.
were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
I mean, like, some of the paths were mean, Ev. Some of them were nice. You like to live in a world without her.
Light, burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more
Yeah, that's what I'm
howling
saying. That sounds
chaos.
horrible.
Just
Like, why would I kill the god of change?
Forever.
Just makes life boring.
there's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
That's basically what the happy ever after ending was, pretty much. I think anyone deserves to
Nobody
live.
alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Alright, one last question. Lie. I have choices. But when everyone just keeps making babies and nobody dies and this just gets low, boom, cannibals. I'm gonna lie to him. I'm gonna destroy her.
Are you lying? I can't tell. But I've said my piece,
Easy.
and my time's up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo,
Earth is the
and
change.
echoes always fade
True.
away. You know what you have to do.
Bye, narrator. I fucking hated you. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet. A vast and nascent god. Finally, time for you to wake up. All of this. See to the cabin one last time. And you arrive at the heart of things. There is no final vessel for you. Bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Damn. Damn.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been
Chris,
so
calm down.
long,
Chris, calm down. I know you're typing
and
something.
my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Let's be rational here, Chris. Let's be rational. A fitting description for the god of change. I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response and impatiently waits for you to continue. You know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct.
It's so
He
many
was deluded
hands.
by his
God
fear
damn
of
it,
death.
Chris.
Pay him no mind.
There's so many hands and only one of me. Maybe she can change that for me. Okay. Can't really stop him. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually
All
am.
these mouths. Only one of me. And they all get it. God damn it. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
To be honest, she's literally everything for immortal, everything they hate and love, fear and want. She's infinite, so I guess one reality Chris is normal. I want to be in that reality. That's great. Oh my god, there's a lot of lore. Okay, it's time to look at some lore. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
The crevice was between her basangas like a mighty fine place to put my face. God damn it. Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Wow. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need answers before I make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Huh?
You are nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation.
Fuck that.
Only with both of us is there a future to look towards.
Oh
It is
yes.
hope that carves meaning into the
But I am normal. Your mind is simply shackled by society. Normal. God, there's so much shit. There's so much lore. Won't engage with violence. Reject that.
But violence has defined the flow of everything between us. Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear.
The spectrum, so we know if this is rape, sorry.
With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine. You did not resist my violence when it overcame you. Did you understand the flesh wasn't you? Or did you choose to gift yourself to someone who thought she hated you? To fear me is to fear losing the flesh. The flesh is not the spirit.
Yes, spooky goth mommy. Address this vessel statement directly. I was glad to set you free.
Then set me free again. Set both of us free.
Love to give her my last name. Not to fight early and surrender. Yeah, I'll leave it her.
Nothing
Through
brings me
conflict,
greater
we
joy
carve
than
me.
to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
So, I think Chris in every reality is just like this. He's a paradox. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel the sensation and limbs couldn't fathom. Everything here except for her is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to an infinite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite size and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. What god are we?
I love you.
We're a god. Huh? We're a god, that's what we are. I guess we're the opposite of a paradox. Whatever the fuck the opposite of a paradox would be. We're the opposite of what she is my guess. And she's everything, so we're nothing, I guess. We're nothing and everything at the same time. We're a paradox and a constant at the same I don't know. Yeah, probably a constant. I don't really understand it. I mean, I can go ask him. I can go ask narrator. After I do this, take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Oh. What kind of drugs is this? I thought she was deaf. Oh, hi, Christian. Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's magnificent.
It says she was like everything. There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. Step into the infinite. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Once one reaches enlightenment, the dark that once blinded you seems trivial. Step into the maybe she's the infinite and like the player's the finite. I don't know. I can look back into it again. Even she stepped forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you've always been, and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. There are no endings, only new beginnings. Huh. Screw your credits. Come on. Hey man, she seems like a cosmic embodiment change. Oh. Finish the game, the good ending doesn't count. Let's go! I did it for once! In the menu. I get the gallery for once? Oh, hell yeah. No. Where's the gallery? Memories. So, there's a few things I haven't gotten. I've almost gotten this all though. Damn, I did a lot. Yo though. Oh. Get both of you to an income. Oh, there's more in here. Okay. So much. Oh, I got all of hers. Wait, yeah, no, I got. Wait, never mind. Oh, I've got none of you. You're the stranger. Got none of them. Okay, there's so much. Here, wait. Load game. Did load, right? Okay. Go here real quick. Bye. Seed. I need achievements. I'm probably gonna quit in a second. I got what I wanted pretty much. I don't know if I'm gonna 100% the game fully. That's a lot. Oh, bye Tyler.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured.
Okay. What does narrator say? Good. Fuck, what was it that should ask? You're not me, okay. Fuck,
No.
Come on, where is it? Where am I? Here we go. Wait, what did you say? Live on quiet, the god I made rid the world of death. So that's what I am, I guess. What's the princess? Oh, that's the question in here. What's the princess?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow.
I see, she's the capacity to change.
She is transformation, or most of it. So this.
Okay, that's all the lore I needed. Thanks. Fuck you. What's in here? Yeah, I wanted to clarify because for Christian.
See you.
Okay, what happens now?
You're the passive player.
Now. Later, princess.
Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it.
Oh, I'm going to be sexist again. Yeah, I heard this already. Done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here.
You mistake for lecture is merely observation. I only want to help you. You can vainly struggle against me, or you can follow the rhythm of our movement and find our freedom.
Oh, why does they look so different? Irate. Are you?
Have you? Or is what you think of as independence merely an illusion? Without me, you can have no contrast. And without contrast, you have no shape.
Good.
You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. But we had a dance unfinished, and you had questions in need of answers. And in the cold starlight you found them. Fear reflected in the eyes of that which terrified you.
Even the cruelest of monsters are not unworthy of sympathy. Within me, nothing is beyond redemption. Together we dug through hell, and together we found our freedom.
Use all these pretenses, metaphors, and pretend you're making grand claims about who I am and who you are, but really you aren't saying much of anything. Look you.
If my words feel meaningless, it's because
That
words
horn makes a
are
great holy
meaningless.
Oh my.
If it feels as though I lecture you from above, it is merely because you have refused to climb after me and find where you belong.
A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves.
I'm assuming there's a lot more perspectives you can get.
But forever is not
That's the wish.
forever. I move and you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
It doesn't matter what I say to you, telling me you're stuck up like some universal truth. So true, so
The
freaking.
truth is that there are no universal truths. There is only you and me, existing in relation to the other. And I will
Fuck that
not
bitch.
stop our dance until you understand.
Like the wish isn't interesting because it's the most realistic.
Fear is a chain around the neck and a needle in the eye. It was fear that made our prison. And it was fear
Or
that
her
told the
body's even
lie
here,
that
it's just
our
her head.
spirits were not free to choose.
It's just her head.
But together,
Oh, there's
we
her
left
body.
it all behind and found a world free of burdens. We found the beauty in accepting our dance. This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me.
So much better when I was the pure vessels. Even at their worst, still heard me.
They are mere fragments of a whole. They bought into delusion because none of them were able to see past themselves.
I know there's more endings, but I have to like watch this, so. As you clash with I bet what the fuck that says. Princess relaxes, smiling from a distance with spite as well.
Are you still committed to my destruction? Or has your resolve
I'm definitely
started
still
to
committed.
waver?
Stabbing you. Or whatever.
Nothing is immutable.
The
Everything
plan, I'll
that
do
is
both at
exists
once,
only
put
in
my
relation
tools
to
to standiness.
everything that
Okay,
isn't.
Chris. Let's calm down, buddy.
There is no constant. There
Let's
is
calm
no
down.
center.
It's a
You
drawing.
cannot remove something
Wait, that
without
was- fuck.
removing the relations which
I
define
didn't stop
it.
anyone.
To destroy what you perceive as evil is to damn everything you perceive as good. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this
I
prison
am calm.
together.
That's how I mean by calm. He's being perfectly reasonable. Christian, why? Your cruelty itself and I cannot let you exist. Oh, let's go. I got fucking stuff to choose.
Then try to destroy me if you can. But I will not yield easily to your delusion.
It's me as the two. Okay.
You'd
That's
have to
fair.
face her alone.
The hero is back! Let the voices more loud to you. Which hero are you? I wanna. Yeah, Switch probably can't handle you, that's in. Thought you died when I looked into you. Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
That's okay. Everyone
They're
else.
still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now.
Oh, you love when your schizophrenia hits.
There's still
Yeah.
a piece of me nestled
paranoid.
close to where it all began.
Really kept us alive.
I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Of course, yeah, of course. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Oh, it's like so low quality. I love it. Oh, it's getting higher quality.
And here we are.
It's the highest quality
I'd
it
say
can
we
be.
were back where it all started,
Right,
but
I mean,
I guess it's a little
realistically,
after that, isn't it?
Pencil.
Do you need me to describe things?
Good.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options
Me
than
and my
not.
brother's smitten in the other one. Oh, okay. Broken? Broken, I'm assuming you mean? The one that was simping for a
The stairs.
big girl?
Do you remember
Tower?
the first time we were here? The first time we
Yeah, they're
heard her
outside the
voice?
window.
We
Yeah.
both know why you're here. You don't have to drive.
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know
Yeah,
us.
broken.
And
I need to
down
hurry
we
up
go.
because I got ghosts.
We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Fine. Oh, she's herself.
And there you are, knife in hand.
Did I
that
save?
sight
This time I saved. Fuck. I'll just get back later. Do it then, aren't you? You're really gonna kill me.
You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this.
There's more endings I can get from
Why
this.
don't we chat a little before I go?
You know, wait, I'm just gonna...
So this is it then. Let's see this through.
So,
Damn,
that's
she's
how
gonna
it
fight
is.
back.
whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish
Okay,
you
now you
nothing
make
but
me
the
feel bad.
best.
This is the quickest way, though. And the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small melancholic weight that's supported to your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess and the beam was rough and jagged and left each a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself, but there wasn't an end to things.
She's gone.
Oh my love.
And I don't think she's
Okay,
coming
buddy.
back.
Okay, I'm out. You got him. Basement behind. In the stairs. Then you leave the
It's
cabinets.
quiet here.
Paths and woods outside are an empty canvas, but there's even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor or work free. Set yourself free. The body of an ancient creature stirs. I've already read those. Yeah, I read those.
He's got.
Open your heart and bear witness to your all at once, unyielding tension. And the shattering, you are free. Before you lies the expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no new bloodshed in this world.
It's finally over, isn't it?
Oh, you're here.
All of us are still.
Hey, look,
here.
it's the price you talked about.
We really won. We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there. Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him? The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible. That
Yeah,
wasn't
okay.
very hard to speak for yourself. Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the packing order. Well then,
I'm skipping
I guess
because
the
I gotta
only
go.
thing left to
listen.
do is figure out what happens next.
I won! Okay, thank you for everyone who watched, and, Chris, you're insane, but you're great, I guess. Thank you for watching, though. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm going. Hasta la bye-bye. Hasta la bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye. Have a good day. Have a good